right. So, obviously, if di pa halata, you're a Utah Jazz fan.
Hell yeah.
So, like you mentioned a while ago, nowadays it's fairly common to be a Laker fan or just hop on the bandwagon of dynasties or super
Mm-hmm.
teams. Like, you have the Warriors back then, you have the Nets now. So that's where most of the fans are at least
Yeah.
locally, let's say.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
why the love for the Jazz and where did it come from?
Well, I grew up in a Laker household. My dad was a huge Magic Johnson fan. We watched Kobe. Like Kobe's like here, as
Yes,
you can see. Yeah, he's
sir.
behind me. So we love the Lakers, but I think it got to a point where everyone in the Philippines rooting for the Lakers, and I was like, really, I don't want to be part like just part of what everyone else wants. So
Right, right.
I wanted to have my own team to root for, and we were also like big. My dad was also a big Stockton fan, and I guess just the way that Jazz have play and I've always played, very unselfish. I
Yeah,
don't think there
very
was
team
ever an
basketball.
era where you have like one superstar doing everything.
Right.
Even now, when Donovan Mitchell can actually you score
Right.
every possession by himself,
Right.
it's still team basketball, and that's
Yeah.
something that I love about Jazz now and since before. And also I super don't agree with what LeBron said, that no one wants to play the Jazz on video
Yeah.
games. Bro, have you
Yeah.
played the Jazz on
It's
2K
fun,
all
man.
time?
Yeah.
Dude, they're so OP.
Oh,
They're so OP. Like they're starting
yeah.
five with like about Pistol Pete, Stockton, Malone,
Ah.
by everyone.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mark Eaton, can you like make a shot against Mark Eaton, bro?
Oh my
No.
god. See? Yes, sir, yes, sir. And man, that's nice as well. Like, just to add up onto the fact that you wanted to be sort of different
Yeah.
than everyone. Like you said, going back to the Jordan era, it was Utah was one of the top contenders, consistent contenders against
Oh
you
yeah, dude.
in the
Definitely. Like,
finals. So
without Jordan, they would have
yeah,
gotten 2 rings, I think, for sure.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
that's fair. Yeah.
yeah. And as well, Utah now, when I watch them play, they're really fun to play with the team basketball that they're playing.
Yeah.
Especially the Donovan has been playing the past few games. You can really see their ball movement. And with Rudy always a threat in the paint, man, the shooters are always open. Oh
Yeah.
my.
And there's so many shooters, dude. Like if you think about it,
Yeah.
everyone
Boyan,
outside
oh my
everyone
god.
outside of Gobert and Favors can shoot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Mm.
Boyan Bogdanovic is he's a sharpshooter. He doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and
He's crazy, dude.
yeah, and for me,
Something else.
someone who doesn't get enough attention, Joe Ingles. Oh
Mhm.
man, he's so good passing the ball. in the
Oh
pick
yeah, dude. Like with
He's so
Donovan
underrated,
and
man.
with Donovan
So
and Conley
underrated.
out, he plays point guard.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a three. That's
Yeah.
so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. And he takes pull up threes as well, like fast break pull up threes.
Yeah, and he makes them, man.
Derek Fisher, he has a Derek Fisher shot.
Yeah, like a manong, diba? Like a medyo parang construction worker na it's all the way through. Diba? But they always make it.
Parang
dude.
Filipino eh.
Oh,
may charge, Pam. May charge.
I don't know if you ever watched when Manny Pacquiao played in the PBA. I don't know if you ever
Oh,
watched
yeah,
clips.
yeah,
But that's how he
I
shot,
have.
man. Like he brought us so far back that it almost looked like he was gonna dunk the ball. Tapos pasok. That's the crazy thing, man. Like
Actually.
all these coaches tell you, like, diba, shoot it here,
Yeah.
gooseneck, whatever. They're like, fuck
Yeah.
that. it goes in. It goes in.
Yeah. If it goes in, it goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When I was preparing this specific question, it's tough to answer because when you're rooting for a certain team, like of course you wanna say they're going all the way every year,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
setting aside personal biases, what do you think is the floor and the ceiling for the Jazz this coming postseason?
Okay. Yeah, and I really agree with what you said, that every season we say that we're gonna go all the way. But I feel like the difference between now and then is I said it last season I didn't mean it. now I'm saying it, and I mean it. I mean it,
For the
man.
love, for the
Yeah.
loyalty.
I don't honestly. I don't think there's a team we can't beat. If you're thinking about a 7 game series, obviously it's different. But then if we just think about like, Jazz versus Nets, can we win? Yeah, we can win. Jazz versus
Yeah.
Lakers, can we win?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can win.
Yeah.
So ceiling obviously is I think we can go all the way. Especially if you think about it from a narrative perspective. I was listening to Mike Conley on the JJ Redick podcast.
Yeah, I watched that episode.
You're
I watched
right.
that episode.
He was talking about his
Yeah.
days in Memphis. Yeah.
Mhm.
And he was saying like, we had a window and we thought it was gonna last forever. Right. So Mike Conley knows that the window is now.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
LeBron and AD
Yeah.
kind of injured, right? With the Nets just
Yeah.
with their chemistry issues and everything. But now is the best time for the Jazz to make that push. And I feel like they know it also. So maybe even just for that reason, I feel like the Jazz have the most to gain from winning this year. And they're really pushing it. Issues and this season also it's a lot shorter, so a lot more players have
Right.
back-to-backs and stuff.
Right.
So and that's why
Lots
like
of wear and
Donovan got
tear.
injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of wear and tear. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the Jazz do suffer from that because we do have players that got injured, but it also speaks to our depth. I love how I'm talking about Jazz. It's R. Parang I'm on the team.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
I love it though.
But yeah, I feel like we can go all the way. And floor, I feel like Western Conference Finals would be the floor. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I like how you brought up the point when Mike Conley is bringing his experience from Memphis days all the way to Heat. Like that's what I like about the Utah Jazz as well. That their core team has been together through losses in the past
Yeah.
few seasons. Like you got Conley, Ingles, Gobert, O'Neal. Like they were core. I would say like past 2-3 seasons. So.
Actually, Conley just got to the team last season.
Yeah.
So like that was
Yeah.
a big issue. But before Donovan's rookie year, the players that were there, Ingles was there, Favors was
Right.
there, Gobert was there. Like and Gordon Hayward was the star before.
Yeah.
And I doubt he's listening, but bro, Gordon Hayward, going to Boston was one of the worst decisions of your
Oh my
career,
God.
bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
I
my
mean, we would have
God.
gotten Donovan whether or not he left. So imagine the team with Donovan and everyone right now. Sayang,
Would have been
dude.
such a good sidekick, like such a good partner. Oh my God. But yeah, like for me, I do believe in the team chemistry more rather than like players.
Individual players, yeah.
Yeah, individual players getting put together in the same season like Brooklyn. I'm for the team play. Yeah.
Yeah. The comparison people. Well, there are two comparisons that people make to the team now. They talk about the Warriors with shooting and passing. They talk about the Spurs, dude. Like it's like pass like the Spurs, shoot like the Warriors, right? And like, that's what people are talking about when they talk about the Jazz. That's what they say now. And I'm so excited for the postseason. Honestly.
Yes. Same.
Yeah. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, they could potentially go against the Warriors.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Well, because the
round
play-in,
one.
yeah, the play-in,
Yeah.
it's Lakers Warriors, and whoever loses, the Jazz are gonna take. Yeah, and whoever wins the next game.
Yeah. They have to play against
the 9 and
the-
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the 9 and 10.
So Memphis, San Antonio versus whoever's gonna. Oh, yeah, am I back?
Yeah.
You're back,
good.
you're back.
So Memphis, San Antonio versus whoever loses the Lakers, Lakers Warriors game.
Right.
And the winner of that faces the Jazz. But honestly, I feel like Lakers are gonna win the first game, and the Warriors are gonna take the next one. So
Yeah.
it looks like the Warriors.
Same thoughts. And then after that, they match up against the winner of the Clippers and Dallas series.
Clippers Dallas, yeah.
That's
It's Clippers
correct?
Dallas.
Yeah.
It's Clippers
Yeah.
Dallas, yeah.
So from my prediction, they'd match up against the Clippers second round.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
third, probably someone, if ever, between Lakers or Clippers.
Yeah, but I don't know if I don't know how far LA is gonna go this season. In injury is a big thing. I mean, as great as LeBron is, and we've seen what he can do in the playoffs. He looks tired, man, and we have to remember how old he is, and how short this season is. So I don't know how I know his mind is all there, but remember when Kobe was retiring, he was like, oh, my mind's here, but my body won't listen to me. So I feel like I'm not saying that LeBron's done. No way. I feel like next season when it's a regular season, longer games, he's gonna kill again, and which is why I want the Jazz to take this.
Yeah, to take this chance. This is the golden opportunity.
Because LeBron's gonna be scary again next season. Right now, he's kind of like, it's kind of like it's like
he's
Thanos
wounded.
without
He's
Thanos
wounded.
without one of the stones. All the stones again next season. Right now, dude, we got 2 of the stones. Let's kill him now. Let's kill him now.
Spot on, man. Spot on, bro. That was spot on.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, zooming out a bit, in the past, let's say 10 to 20 years, could you name us some of your favorite moments, or at least maybe even favorite rosters of the Utah Jazz over the past couple of years?
Oof. Favorite rosters. Well, honestly, now is a great roster for the Jazz. They're amazing defensively and offensively. But I have to shout out those Carlos Boozer days. Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer.
Andre Kirilenko.
Yeah. I think that was the last time. I think it was 2007. It was the last time they made it to the conference finals. It was Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer, AK-47, of course.
AK-47, yeah.
Right. He was crazy too. But if we're talking about like favorite team, you can't go wrong with Stockton and Malone, man.
For sure. That's iconic.
Those guys are something else. There's a reason why Stockton's number 1 on the assist list and Malone's number 2 on the scoring list, right? They just complemented each other so well.
Yeah. Wow. I never knew that stat. Wow. The pick and roll really brought them there.
Oh, yeah. It was unstoppable, man.
The pick and roll brought them there all the time. Right, that's it. Okay, so that was another good segment. Just want to give another quick shout out to Before You Go PH. Check out their Instagram, guys, at bug_PH. That's BUG_PH.
And check out Card Ladder as well. It's a great app. They actually just launched a couple of weeks ago. So if you want to sign up, use our link below. Thank you so much for watching. If you dig that video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And last but not least, don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any video.